Hey guys, Two-Time Marine here. This video I'm going to talk about Edward Snowden and kind of what I think about him and that whole situation. If you don't know, which you should, I'm constantly preaching to you guys, you need to be involved in politics. You need to, at the very least, be following it and understand what's going on in the big scheme of things. But if you did not know, Edward Snowden was an analyst or something for the CIA, and he essentially came out and released proof that the NSA, the National Security Agency, was and is spying on you, spying on me, spying on everyone in the United States and practically the world. And by that I mean they have access to your email. They can read the stuff you post on Facebook. They can pretty much any form of communication that you and I have access to, they are able to see it. Now, I'm not saying that they necessarily look at every email that you send or everything that you post on Facebook or every text message, but they have the ability to look at it if they want to. Essentially, what happens is they are taking all that information from everybody and storing it on hard drives, on servers somewhere, and then they have the ability to go back and look at that information. Which to me is a big no-no. Absolutely no. I have nothing to hide, but in the end, to me, that doesn't matter. You don't look at my shit without my permission, especially when I've done nothing wrong, nothing illegal. To me, it's a huge violation of the Constitution, of my amendment rights, and no, just not a fan whatsoever. I mean, I can go on all day about this sort of stuff, especially the Second Amendment. People are huge against that currently, and fucking drives me insane. But so what Edward Snowden did is he was an analyst for the CIA, and he basically came out and exposed this to the country. He went to I think he was British reporter, and basically gave the dude all the info, had some interviews with him, and then Edward Snowden left the country, and he has now, at this point, been given asylum in Russia. Vladimir Putin is allowing him to stay there, and because if not, the U.S. would extradite him back, and they would charge him with, whatever sort of my dogs are freaking out. Whatever, they would charge him with whatever sort of crimes they wanted, basically. Now, in terms of what I think about him, I think he did the right thing, personally. I think when it comes to people, and they call him a whistleblower, when it comes to people that do that sort of thing, I think it's a fine line between being a traitor, as a lot of people are labeling him, and being someone who is just trying to do the right thing. I think the information he gave did not threaten the lives of anybody. Obama and whoever else are going on moaning that he's threatened their security, blah blah blah. No, he didn't. Everyone else in the world knew that that the U.S. was spying on their countries. Snowden just made it apparent that they're also spying on U.S. citizens. I think if he would have given out information that would have directly, like if you'd have given out the names and addresses of like SEAL Team 6 or something, then sure, then, punch the dude in the fucking throat. But just basically coming out and showing that the U.S. government is spying on me and you and everybody else is nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. I think it's good that he did that. And he did it at great personal risk. I think the government, as much as I love the Marine Corps and I love the other branches, the government itself I'm not 100% comfortable with, and I don't think that it's past them to punish people for this sort of thing. And to me, it wouldn't have been surprising if they would have captured him, if he would have, if we'd have never heard from him again, or if he would have wound up dead, miraculously, or not miraculously, but somehow, oh my God, he died in a car accident. Yeah, that wouldn't have surprised me. But honestly, I think what he did is good. I think people need to know that they're being spied on. Sadly, a lot of people that I know don't care. They're like, oh, I don't have anything to hide. I don't give a shit, blah, blah, blah. And to me, they're fucking stupid if you say that. And if you honestly think that. If you think it's right for anybody at all to spy on you and to get your personal information, then I'm sorry, but you're an idiot. That's all there is to it. If I offend any of you, that's not necessarily my intention, but I'm just letting you know what I think. I am a huge supporter of the Constitution and every, and the amendments within that. And I think that people these days don't care. Half of them don't know what the Constitution is. Half of them don't know what the different amendments are or what they're for. I think that we're in a pretty sad state when it comes to that. And so the fact that he exposed it and he let people know, I think is great. I think people need to know that. Whether they do anything with that information, whether they try to get involved, try to make their friends realize what's going on, that's up to them. And everyone's going to have a different reaction to it. But it's just my deal. I could honestly, with this sort of thing, I can go on forever. I'm trying to get more and more educated on these sorts of things. There's a lot that the government doesn't tell you, and so I think learning about this sort of stuff when you can is very, very important. So, yeah, feel free to post comments, and have discussion on this if that's what you guys want to do. Again, I ask you to keep it civil. Don't go all crazy on each other, because if you do, I'll disable comments. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you disagree. And if you disagree, let me know why. I'm completely open for discussions on this sort of thing. I think they're interesting. I think it's good for us in general to have these sorts of discussions. So let me know. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, if you have any questions of any kind, hit me up. You know how to: Facebook, Twitter, and obviously here on YouTube. So, all right, guys, appreciate you watching. I will see you next time. Semper Fi.